Hello and welcome back to YouTube Daze. I am your host, Betty Washam, and today is November 26, 2024 at 9:32 p.m. And so we have some new things that the prosecution has came out with allegedly of Sean Diddy Combs. And we're going to get into that right now, right here. And I am showing you the letter, the actual article, and then I'm going to just be reading it. Please, if you don't mind, to hit the subscribe button and scroll up just a little bit so you hit all notifications. Click that bell and then hit that thumbs up so that you will let me know that you like this video and I can be in the algorithm. And also leave a comment below as to what you think about what prosecution is saying about Sean Diddy Combs now. Now, this is due to his bail hearing, and we're talking just bail hearing. Let's get straight right into it. After I get done with this technical difficulty. All right. Trying to shut stuff down because it seems like my computer is running a little slow, and I apologize for that. All right, so let's get started. And as I said, you're going to be seeing me instead of the article. I will link the article below. All right. Sean Combs, they're saying abused, threatened, and to unalive his staff, prosecutors claim. In arguing against Combs' release from detention, prosecutors claim the music mogul's extensive history of violence extends to his own personal staff. I can't do it. I can't read the article. It's not letting me read the article. Hang on one second. Let me see if I can pull it up on another one of my things here. All right, let's start over. Sean Combs physically abused, threatened to unalive his staff, prosecutors claim. Sean Combs was allegedly directed both his romantic partners and personal employees, with the music mogul accused of once attempting to beat down a woman's door with a for the Southern District of New York leveled the new accusation against as they argued against his release from jail. The 55-year-old Combs has been held at the Metropolitan Detention Center, the MDC in Brooklyn, without bail since his arrest on trafficking racketeering charges on September 16th. Combs pleaded not to the three charges. If convicted, he stands to serve 15 years to life in prison. The U.S. District Judge Summeranian is expected a decision this week on whether Combs will be released. $50 million bail package in which Combs would be monitored 24/7 by a private security firm from a 3-bedroom apartment on the Upper East Side. His trial is currently set for May 2025. However, prosecutors vehemently oppose Combs' release, claiming that he has been continually tampering with witnesses and alleged victims, even from the MDC, using other inmates' phone numbers and unauthorized methods of communication to contact third parties. Combs' team has denied any obstruction allegations against their client. Prosecutors also claim that Combs presents a danger to the community, alleging that he has an extensive history of breaking down a woman's door with a often behind closed doors. The defendant engaged in acts of violence against women, including throwing them to the ground, dragging them by their hair, kicking, shoving, punching, and slapping them. Prosecutors allege in court documents. He manipulated, coerced, and extorted women, including by plying them with drugs, threatened to withhold financial support, and threatening to disseminate X tapes that the defendant had made of their X encounters. He intimidated women, including by displaying pew-pews, threatening them, showing up at their homes unannounced, and attempting to beat down the door on one occasion with a prosecutors widened the scope of Combs' alleged abuse to his employees, who have described the defendant threatening to unalive them, throwing objects at them, and being struck, shoved by defendants, and seeing him do the same to others, according to court documents. Throughout the 13-page letter, prosecutors argue there are no measures that would satisfy conditions of Combs' release. Combs has suggested that he could be monitored around the clock by private security team. His attorney, Mark Agnifilio, had previously floated to the court hiring the company Sage Intelligence Group for the job. That company's director is Herman Weisberg, a well-known private detective who has worked on several high-profile cases, including for Harvey Weinstein defense lawyers. The issue, prosecutors point out, is that Weisberg is already working as a private investigator for Combs and was contacting witnesses, a fact that was not disclosed to the court or to the government prior to or at the hearing. And in the minor point to the government's opposition, they accuse Combs of breaking a gag order that he insisted on by orchestrating a social media campaign for his November 5th. Prosecutors claim that Combs had his children post a video of themselves celebrating his birthday with the intention of influencing a future jury pool. Combs told one of his children that he wants to reach for this jury. I just need one. Prosecutors claim, quoting from his alleged conversation with Joe. Referencing a gag order in President-elect Donald Trump's federal election interference case, Combs' team argues that a heightened standard should be similarly considered. Like Trump, they argue Combs has a greater constitutional claim than other trial participants to criticize and speak out against the prosecution and the criminal trial process that seek to take away his liberty. Mr. Combs is not required to sit idly by acquiesce to all of this, his defense attorney, Alexandra Shapiro, wrote in a defense letter to the court. He has a right to a fair trial and a constitutional right to speak out on his behalf. Prosecutors claim that unlike Trump, go well beyond attempts to claim that he is innocent of the charges against him and make clear to the press manipulate outside influencers to be biased in his favor. This is Combs' third attempt at release after having been denied by two previous judges. He currently has an appeal pending in the will likely move forward if Subramian denies his request. Prosecutors have voiced concerns that if released, Combs could potentially speak with witnesses and alleged victims. In the lead up to his arrest, Combs was accused of speaking with a male escort who testified in the grand jury and later deleting those messages. He is also accused of trying to feed a false narrative to a woman the government identified as victim -2 after the woman said reading Cassandra Cassie Ventura's lawsuit was like reading her own ex-trauma. Combs' team denied this woman is a victim. SDNY unveiled its 14-page indictment against Combs. The case is largely built around the experiences of Combs' ex-partner Ventura. The R&B singer sued Combs for ex-trafficking and ex-abuse in November 2023, claiming throughout their decade-long relationship, Combs forced her to engage in acts with male ex-workers. Ventura alleges that she was threatened with physical violence, professional retribution, potential leaks the footage, and was kept compliant through excessive rug use. The embattled music executive is also facing a growing pile of civil lawsuits. More than 30 men and women have sued Combs in New York and California, claiming they were assaulted by Combs from the 1990s and as recently as 2022. The claims come from former Dante Kane, member of Don Richard, producer Rodney L. Rod Jones, working models, aspiring artists, businessmen, security guards, and people who say they were teens at the time of their alleged encounters. Combs has denied all claims of ex-abuse through his reps. As his legal team has said before, Mr. Combs has full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process, his media team previously said in a statement to Rolling Stone. So leave in the comments below what all of you think and how you think it will turn out, and if you think that Mr. Diddy Combs should in fact be released from MDC. Until next time, I'm Betty Washam, and I'm out.
Betty on the streets, yeah, she brings the heat. Drama around the corner, feeling that beat. YouTube days, episodes unfold. Betty's got the scoop, stories untold. Navigating drama, twists and turns. Betty breaks it down, everyone learns. Go down low, she's got all the tea. Pull up to the screen, come and watch for free. Watch. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside. Every episode, every time, Betty's here, making it shine. Feel the rhythm, hit the floor. Betty's drama, always wanting more. Catch the vibe, she's in the groove. Pitch the twist, she's got the moves. Drama drops, beats keep going. Dance all night, energy showing. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep inside.